Welcome to Crowdfunding Comebacks,
a podcast for those creators and crowdfunders who don't always do things perfect the first time.
This podcast is for all those failed crowdfunding campaigns.
For those who were laughed at.
For those who were told to go out and get a real job.
This is for the fighters.
The underdogs.
It's the entrepreneurs who never quit.
This is Crowdfunding Comebacks.
Brought to you by LaunchLeader.com.
With your host, ZacBob.
All right, so I have Justin Porcano on here today to tell us a little bit about Upwell Designs and his Kickstarter campaign, the Walhub. So why don't you show us a little bit about the Walhub and show us what exactly your product is?
Sure. Walhub is a functional light switch plate. This is it here. This is one here. We have 6 SKUs. So here's another SKU in its packaging. Basically, we've got, and you can actually see, here's a toggle switch. It's got the little toggle guy there, and here's kind of a rocker style here. And what these are is that they are simply just, they're built to store these little objects that come and go with us, like keys, mail. I've got umbrellas and raincoats on mine, whatever you can get on them. So, like, here's the keeper for an example. You've got your mail slot, you've got your hooks here. I made it a 3-part system, so these parts, if you can see.
Actually, so they're interchangeable?
Yeah, so you can flip from. So that part comes off right now. You got 2 parts, because some people like to install it to this side of the switch. Okay. And if you want to flip it to the other side, depending on how much room you have in your house, you just pop out. These are just snap fits, so now you've got your blank, which is this. You've got this part here, and if you want it to this side, now you just flip it to that side. You reinstall that, and you reinstall your, if you can see the hooks here, that snaps in, yep. And then you've got your functional switch either way. And then that just, you just leverage your existing, you just replace your existing switch plate. Whole locations in the same location, pop the old one off and screw this one in. Everything comes with screws, so it's all in the package. Takes 2 minutes and a screwdriver. We like this idea because, we found that people were hanging hooks and other stuff on their walls near their front door to store their keys and things like that. So we thought we'd just make switch plate a little more useful. Might as well build some more function into it.
We're kind of entering the little lightning round here. So best tip you can share for a creator in the planning stages of a crowdfunding campaign?
I would say focus your energy and time on creating that video. Make sure you do a good job in explaining the story, showing the product or whatever you're selling, but focus on the video.
All right, for question number 2. What is the biggest lesson you learned from that first Kickstarter campaign to the successful second Kickstarter campaign?
That launching with more than one SKU is extremely difficult. Like I said, for our product, we had one problem we wanted to solve, but there are endless numbers of ways to solve it. People had double gang rockers, single gang toggles, triple gang rockers, and it's like to make that many SKUs and to offer that many solutions for one problem is just, you're doubling, tripling, quadrupling your problem, and as well as your upfront cost when you have to make these products.
All right, now for our last question. What is the best tip that you for a creator or crowdfunder coming off a failed Kickstarter campaign?
It's not the end of the world, and if you do want to launch another one, you need to really take a hard look at the product and see why it failed. Did it fail because of a poor video? Did it fail because you weren't meeting certain needs? What'd you learn from the first thing? Is it correctable? Is there a need for it? And then make that leap into if you think you can correct and maybe you missed something that was the key, then launch a second video. But if you really don't think that if there's a market for it and that's why it failed, then I wouldn't do it again.
And leverage those backers from the first campaign.
Yes, without a doubt. Use those same backers from the first campaign. That'll be your foundation for the new one.
All right, man. Any place. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that. All right. So tell us, where can somebody go right now to get their own Walhub? Since your campaign has ended, where can they go to get their own Walhub?
Yeah, you can go to Walhub.com. It's just Walhub spelled WALHUB.com.
All right, and where can people go if they have any questions for you, Justin?
People can shoot me an email at info@upwelldesign.com.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate you sharing all these incredible insights about your crowdfunding story. I appreciate you showing the images and showing the actual product as well.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Thanks for listening to Crowdfunding Comebacks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way, Crowdfunding Comebacks is delivered straight to your device. Send me those questions at CrowdFundGenius. And happy crowdfunding. ZacBob, out.